just talk us through how StreamAlive helps people come up with the questions to ask for their topic?
That's the number one pain point we see with users, which is they don't know what questions to ask because we've so used to a diet of talking and talking and talking that when we have a platform to listen, people need help coming up with interesting questions to listen to. That's why generative AI has been fantastic. We've trained generative AI on all the interactions that StreamAlive has. So coming up with interactions for your presentation is as simple as going to StreamAlive, saying you want to create a new presentation with AI and specifying an audience if you'd like. And let's say I want to create something, teach people on making memorable presentations. So I want to teach people how to make memorable presentations. What StreamAlive is doing at this point is coming up with interesting interactions that I could ask. So it's saying, why not kick it off with a question on asking people where they've given their most memorable presentation? And beautiful question. Let's ask people in one word, what makes a presentation unforgettable for you? In a sentence or two, what storytelling techniques have you found most effective in your presentation? And by the way, what you're seeing below is an illustration of how the answers will show up as people put their answers in the chat on Zoom or Teams or whatever platform they're on. Let's ask people what their go-to presentation tool is, and it's already populated the right options in there. I could say I don't want Prezi here. No, I love Prezi, so we're going to keep it. But you could change it over here and say, what kind of tool you want. Change the question, tweak the options. You get the idea. But it gives you a beautiful starting point. So StreamAlive here is coming up with a whole bunch of questions that I could ask people. And all that's left to do is either use it as is or simply import my slides. So I could import my static slides in here, bring them in. And if I had a slide, for example, if this was a slide I wanted to bring in, I would simply add that slide into my presentation. And I've got a presentation that allows me to talk on slides like this and allows me to listen on slides like this.
Fantastic.